so cute Iron Man. So let's get started. With Iron Man, we're going to first start by drawing the top of his head. So right here, I'm going to be drawing a slight curve. And this is right in the center, the top of his head. And on both sides, I'm going to come down with a slight curve on both sides. So come across, approximately, give yourself a little point. And it's approximately what you're trying to go for. So the curve and two curves on the side. And from here towards the right here where you ended, we're going to come down with a really long slight curve. So this is for the side of his face. So we're going to come all the way down. So once again, go across. So you give yourself a little point about how far down you're going to go on this side too. So come down. And from here, we're going to draw another curve in. So this is kind of for the jawline area now. And so on both sides. So I'm going to come across about right there. And finally, I'm going to connect it for the head. So this is his headpiece right here. So from here towards the center, I'm going to draw a curve that goes all the way across, but I'm going to come in a little bit, about right there, and I'm going to draw a curve. And so this is kind of his eye area, so I'm going to come straight across. I'm going to give myself another point. So I kind of know where I should end up. So I'm going to go all the way across to that other point. And so then from here, I'm going to come towards the center. About right here, I'm going to draw a slight curve down. And right here, I'm going to draw a longer one. So this is for his eye. And I'm going to connect it. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So it's going to end same spot. Across and then connect it. So you got your eyes in. And so from here, towards the center right here, my curve kind of wobbled a little bit, but towards the center right here, give yourself another, kind of like a slight straight line, like that. And we're going to come up. So we're going to go up right here. So let's start from here. We're going to come about right here, come down, connect it. So this is for the detail on top of his head. So about right here, and draw another curve to connect it. So this is nice, right in the center. And I'm going to come down with another curve. And same thing on the other side. So just kind of following the curves on the side. So giving yourself some room right here. And from here, I'm going to draw a curve that comes this way, that comes out. And it hits the eye and comes out. So I'm going to end about the same spot on the other side. So right here, once again, same thing, curve, hit the eye, and come down. And so for some details at this angle right here, just draw a line to connect it to the edge. And right here, where this point is, draw another line right here for some details. And so from here, finally, let's draw his mouthpiece. So come down towards the center right here. I'm going to draw a straight line. So this is his mouthpiece right here. And I'm going to come down at an angle on both sides. And from here, I'm going to go up. So kind of same spot on the other side. I'm just going to go up like that. And so from here, we're going to come down again towards the bottom right here for his chin. We're going to draw another straight line. And same thing, we're going to come down. So this is just for his part of the bottom right here. And for some details right here, I'm going to draw a slight curve on both sides. So we got his helmet in. It's a little bit lopsided, but I hope it helped you figure out the elements for his helmet. And so from here, let's draw his body. So I'm going to come out a little bit, and I'm going to draw a slight angle line, not too much, because we want to make him look strong. So about right here, slight angle, and I'm going to bring it in a little bit, so on both sides, and I'm going to connect it with a straight line. So this is his chest area, and I'm going to come down again, come in a little bit right here, come down. This is going to be his waist, comes down, and then we're going to start to draw his crotch area right here for that piece. So come in on both sides, so I'm aiming towards the center, and so come down to about right here in the center and connect it. And so come, for some details, come up a little bit right here towards the center and draw a line across. And this angle right here that you used went up right here. At this point, draw an angle line that comes down on both sides. And I'm going to draw some lines in here, just 2 of them that go across. So the Iron Man suit is very complicated. There's so many different versions. So I'm going to go up at an angle, following the top line. There's so many versions, and it was really tough. I was having a hard time trying to figure out how to draw it for you guys to simplify it. So ultimately I came up with this, and I hope you guys like it, and I've made it easier for you to draw Iron Man. So from here, we're going to draw his legs. So since we're down here, let's come down to draw his legs. So right here, I'm going to flare it and line curve it down all the way down for his legs. And here I'm just going to continue this line and flare it out a little bit. So that's the shape we're trying to aim for. So let's do the other side. And across, and flare it out a little bit. And so from here, at this point right here, we're going to curve it out. So curve it out on both sides. And right here where you ended, see, notice how this one came lower and this is a little bit higher? Right here, we're going to draw an angle. So do that on both sides and connect it with a straight line. And so from here, now we can draw the details of his feet. So from right here, this point where these 2 points meet, come across, kind of towards past the middle a little bit, and from here we're going to curve it down. And so then from here, right here at this angle, we're just going to give ourselves an edge, and we're going to go all the way across. So right here. And this line right here, this point right here, we're going to curve it in. So I hope I didn't make that too complicated. Okay, let's do this for this side. Okay, so right here at this point, we're going to go straight across. Maybe this side might be easier to see. So, and then right here, we're going to follow this, give ourselves an edge. And then from here, we're going to curve in. And right here at this point, make a curve. Oh, that goes all the way down. And so then for his knee area, right here, towards this center right here, I'm going to pop out this line just a little bit for his knee. And I'm going to go across and bottom. And I'm going to angle it down. And this one's going to angle up. And then right here, these two angles, I'm going to connect it with a curve. So it's the same thing other side. So right here, just pop it out a little bit. So if you're using a pencil, just erase that. And so I'm going to come with a curve once again on both top and bottom. And right here I'm going to angle it in, and then right here draw a curve. And so finally, let's right here in the center, we got to draw his arc reactor, right? So thank goodness that's easy. It's just 2 circles. So I'm just going to try to draw a circle right here and another one inside. Iron Man is just so awesome. I think he's made more awesome because Robert Downey Jr. plays him. I'm just being biased, of course. So right here, come out, and I'm going to come up towards right here, and I'm going to draw a curve for his shoulder. Comes down, and I'm going to bring it in. And from here, I'm going to angle a hand. So his hand kind of comes out a little bit. It's a little bit angled. And so I'm going to come down at an angle. From here's armpit area, angle. And this line right here, it's going to connect. And I'm going to come out slight angle different, just a little bit. Right here, and angle this in. I'm going to angle this in. All the way down. And from right here, I'm going to come in and then bring it in an angle. So from this right here, I'm going to draw another angle following this and bring it in. And right here in the center, I'm just going to draw some details. So just give yourself a line in the middle. And for his hands, so it's kind of in a fist. So I'm going to come with 2 angles and then 2 more angles and connect it. And so come in here where you caved in right here, draw a line and another line. Whew. Finally, his other hand. Okay, so with this hand, of course his hand has to be coming out, right? Because he's got his repulsor rays. And so right here I'm just going to be drawing a palm. And so let's start by right here with this finger. I'm going to come about right here. So that's one finger, and I'm going to come down and draw his thumb. So his thumb kind of hits his body a little bit. So that way I just make sure the hand's not too far out. It's kind of near his body. And so from here, I'm going to draw his other fingers. Come in, comes a little straight line, and then his other finger. And then come down again with a little gap, and the little finger. And notice it's only 4 fingers. Because most cartoon characters, they just put 4 fingers when it's simplified like this. Because 5 fingers would actually look really weird and too many. So you got the 4. And I'm going to connect it with a curve. So we got a palm. And right here in the center, I'm going to draw a circle. So this is for his repulsor. And so for some details, you can come in here and just connect it with these lines if you want it. And so then from here, thank goodness, this part's really simple. All you gotta do is kind of like where the shoulder is right here. Just come in here and draw a curve. So you won't really see it, so it makes it a lot easier. So just by putting that curve there, now the hand's connected. And it looks like he's, you know, blasting a repulsor ray out. So there, my Iron Man. I hope you like him. And thanks so much for watching. And please subscribe to get updates on more Draw So Cute videos.